Welcome to Part 8 of our Dying Light 2 Stay Human Developer Tools Guide. In this video, we'll do a deep dive on how to create objectives for your quests. To do that, first we need to create what is called a story for our map. Stories contain all the quests and side quests that we create. We can also use it to define the time and weather for our map or quest, determine the skill set of the player, and much more. To create a story for our map, click on the Techland logo. In the Stories section, click New Story. Give it a name. Make sure your story and map names aren't the same, otherwise the story could disconnect from the project. I'll go with First Day. And press OK. As you can see, the first info that pops up claims we didn't assign our story to any map. Close this window so we can begin solving the error. Click File and choose Campaign Properties. Click Add and choose a map that we are working on. Add. Select the name of our map once again. Press Save. So we connected the story to our map, but there's one more thing we need to take care of when it comes to the gameplay itself. Click Tools, then Options, followed by Project Options. Here you can decide which maps and story to start on from the ones we've created. For a startup map, click the three dots. I'll go with Island. While in Startup Story, I will go with the one that I created at the start of this episode, so First Day. Click OK. Alright, let's get back to Story. For now, we only see start and end blocks. If we want to add a quest to our map, we need to do that between these two blocks. Right-click on the empty space with your mouse, extend Quest, choose Quest, and click OK. It's time for us to come up with a new name for our quest. For now, let's go with Thieves. Click on this icon next to the text that says Out in the Start block. By holding and moving our mouse, connect the line to our quest. Then click on the Out end of our quest block and connect it to our end block. To align these blocks, we can simply drag them. Let's double-click on the Thieves quest block. This reveals its contents. In the top left corner of the screen, we can spot its path. To return to the main story, click on Route. To come back to Quest, double-click on the Quest block. In the next tutorial, we're going to be adding our own blocks to the quest. For now, let's focus on how we can create objectives so that by the end of this episode, we'll have the building blocks that we need. In the objectives, we will write instructions for the players and help them understand what their current objective will be. To create them, click Windows and choose Objectives. Go to Windows one more time and select Objectives Editor. These two windows will be important going forward. In the Objectives window, you can see all the created objectives, and to create them, you will use the Objectives Editor. Click on Thieves, which is our main objective for our current quest. Like the name suggests, in Quest Name, we can edit the name of our quest. In the description, we will create a backstory, which will appear in the game to provide context for the player. After you write your own description, hit Ctrl+S to save all your changes. A warning will likely appear saying no recommended level set in quest definition. To fix that, close this window and change recommended level to 1 to make it active. Let's try Ctrl+S again. As you can see, the warning no longer pops up after saving. We can also change quest types from main to side quest in quest category. Let's go with main. In this window, we can also localize our text into different languages. The default is set to English. To change this, move our cursor to the top and use the drop-down. I'll go with Polish. The quest name and description will disappear for each newly added language. We're going to have to type out something else. In quest name, I will write the translation Złodzieje. And for my description, I will paste my translated text. Thanks to this, our pals from Poland will be able to read the objective in their mother tongue. Switching it back to English is as easy as you would expect. Go to the language dropdown and go with English. Our original text did not disappear. So that's how to account for localization. Next up, we'll need to create objectives for each step of our playthrough. This should inform the player of his or her current goal and status. Right-click our quest and choose Create Objective. The first step in our made-up scenario will be to go to a bandit camp. So change the name to Reach Bandit Camp. In the description, we can write a short explanation. If you want, you can also write another one that will appear when the player completes or fails the objective. I'm going to skip that. Below you can see Show Progress. The function counts all our sensor go-tos and informs our players on the status of their remaining objectives. Don't worry about turning it on. The attribute should already be turned on by default, though you can always double-check in Extras, so the same section where we last wrote our objective description. Let's create a second objective. Name it Kill Bandits. Add the third one. We'll ask the player to use the switch prefab. It's going to be crucial. It will activate the generator and open the cage that has our quest item book inside. So let's name it Power Up. Create the fourth and last objective. Let's end it with the player picking up the book. Name it Finders Keepers. Next, I'm going to write a nice description of when the objective is completed. You have recovered the book, return it to Aider. Press Ctrl S to save our work. And with that out of the way, we've created our key objectives for our quest, but there's a warning that says objective is not used. To fix that, we'll need to place them in the story system. But more on that in the next video, where we'll also walk you through the process of scripting a quest. Till next time, and thanks for watching!